Just thinking about the experience of the soldiers who came from India to fight in Europe and Gallipoli, do you think there was a kind of cross-cultural thing going on between them and the other people they met?
Yeah.
Would that have had an effect back at home and also long term?
Yeah, I think that is one of the most important aspects of the war, especially from an Indian perspective. I mean, you have to remember that the war is the first time, not the first time that Indian soldiers go abroad to fight, but the first time Indian soldiers go to fight in Europe in particular, or are sent to fight on equal footing with white Europeans. And it is a hugely important moment because it's the first time they're interacting so freely in a way with other parts of the empire, whether it's the British or the Canadians or the Australians.
But they'd had British in command, if you like, in India.
Yes.
So how was it different?
Well, I think they had British in command, but I think they'd never, they'd only seen British officers. They'd never seen other British men fighting as soldiers, and they'd never been given, the leeway to kill a white man on the battlefield, which is hugely important. This is the first time that, Indian soldiers are allowed to kill white men. So it changes the rules of colonialism in a way by opening that. And I think you do have Indian soldiers getting a sense of equality, getting a sense of we are no less equal, we are no less able or capable than a white man. And I think that is one reason why the First World War is really important. I think more than that, it's also that they get exposed to a life outside India. I mean, a lot of these soldiers come from peasant backgrounds, they come from rural areas, they've never really been outside India, they don't know what life is like outside India, they don't know any system of government apart from a colonial system of government, and then they come to Europe or they go and fight elsewhere, and they get exposed to ideas, get to speak to various soldiers, whether it's Australians or Canadians or British, and see what life for them is like. And I think it broadens their horizons, and that has an impact on how they view the world, not just during the war but also once they go back home.